Understand this, when cheating in the workplace, they spend more time with the person they work with than with you. By default, because we're grown-ups, we gotta work. And throughout the course of this, people make connections with the people that they see every day. This is how men start cheating with the women at the job. And there's two type of men that would do this. It's an unappreciated man, and it's just a narcissistic one. The unappreciated man is probably gonna go and confide in a woman that's taking interest. And the woman gonna do shit like bring them food, go to fast food restaurants and bring them something back. And that narcissistic woman is taking down all the notes. So whatever that woman is filling in, she's gonna be the 20% of what he's missing out of that 80. Then he's gonna go home to the woman that don't appreciate him. And then he's gonna start comparing. One of y'all is his peace and one of y'all is his destruction. And when he soon figure out that the woman that he with is his destruction, he's gonna find ways to justify what he's doing. Now for a narcissistic man, a person that's running from his distractions, he's gonna weed out the vulnerable. Then that devil gonna come to her as a form of light. She's gonna confide in him and she's gonna grow attraction for him. Then he's gonna make the woman at home look like a terrible person. So the woman don't feel bad for taking the person's man. They're gonna go too far and then one thing gonna lead to another. She gonna find out and she gonna say, fuck both of y'all. Or if she crazy, she might try to kill you. Now with the females, we got two female examples. The narcissistic one and the one that don't feel appreciated. The one that don't feel appreciated, she's gonna run into that man that she confides in because it's all innocent at first. And he's gonna let out a false sense of masculinity and she's gonna be able to rest in her feminine frame. And that's gonna turn her on. Then she's gonna go home to the abuser. Then she's gonna start comparing. She's gonna perceive this narcissistic man at the job as peace. Then she's gonna form a relationship with the narcissist. And when you deal with a narcissist long enough, you thus will become a narcissist. And then she will start becoming a narcissistic person to the person that she got back at home. Now for the narcissistic woman. The narcissistic woman been running for so long. Now she's at this job and she's been running from her distractions for so long. And now the man she with doesn't have the distraction game no more. So now she need a bigger distraction. And the man at that job is supplying her with that distraction. More time than not, that's still the man's fault because they came into the relationship giving off a false image of themselves. He pretended to be this masculine being until she moved in and invested time. Now she see him for who he really is, a nagger, complainer, a feminine man. Then she get around this man at the job and he's very masculine and she's turned on by it. The perfect distraction. But he might be pretending. So she might end up going on break from her guy, of course. She's at home with this masculine guy, allowing her to rest in her feminine energy. Then she got to leave him to go home to the guy that's being feminine. It's important when you're at the workplace, you got to have certain boundaries. Letting people in our business at our job, that's crossing boundaries. And we're allowing them beyond the boundary line. And when they go beyond the boundary line, they can infiltrate. People make themselves vulnerable to coworkers because they see them all the time. That's simple.